Nickmercs went viral again after he posted on the Dr. Disrespect situation over the weekend, basically urging his followers to, wait. Let's look at evidence first. As you go back to what happened here, Dr. Disrespect has been accused of sexting with minors, which of course we condemn on this channel, but we don't actually know that he did this. This is something that was spread by a Twitch person who we don't know any validity of so far. He has vehemently denied it. And again, innocent until proven guilty. I don't like the cancel mob thing in situations like this until we know for sure what went down. Now, at the beginning of this video, Nickmercs said his mentions are being filled up with he, she, they, them, people who identify as attack helicopters. Pretty funny stuff. And he's, of course, mocked the woke mob for a long, long time. And he got canceled last year by Call of Duty, who was going to make a skin for him because he made a post that simply said, "Leave the kids alone." And if you listen to the end of this, his message still is "Leave the kids alone." That's an obvious thing, should be in 2024. Call of Duty does not stand for that. Call of Duty stands for grooming the kids into LGBTQ lifestyles, as we know. And we hope that's not happening with Dr. Disrespect in this situation so far as well. But what funnily happened as this came about is Chris from Mrbeast, Ava, took a clip from this at the beginning about the they, them pronouns and all that. And he said, "Me, every time I post on Twitter." And then he calls Nickmerc a POS, a piece of shit, because he's mocking pronouns. Now, Chris Tyson is very, very famous for being one of Mrbeast's co-hosts, one of the biggest shows out there. He had a wife and kid and decided to go full transgender and pretend to be a woman on the internet for, I guess, e-clout. And, at that point, he can never get fired. So Nickmercs, of course, fired back and absolutely savaged him and savaged everything that was going on here. Nickmercs says, "You should be ashamed of yourself, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done." And this is the case with a lot of these transgender situations. I showed a screenshot the other day of Mags Visaggio, who's a comic book creator, who has been, trying to LARP this, pretending to be a woman for a long, long time in order to get clout. Actually got him a job with Rebel Moon with Zack Snyder, writing the comic book adaptation of that. And Mags posted over the weekend, let me pull up the screenshot because it's just too funny, trying to own the chuds, right? And this is a lot of these people just do this, like, again, for clout in order to push like their little agenda to own the chuds and things like that. And Mags is going so far, he is for sure going to be cutting off his you know what, in order to just prove the chuds wrong. It's pretty ridiculous, but this is where we're at these days, and this is the type of virtue signaling that we get. Let me see. I can't find it so far. Of course, Mags Visaggio. I'll fix it and edit, my friends. And I'm sure... let's see. Well, I'm sure this will come up very, very soon. I can't find it. Okay, we'll move on. So I love this message from Nickmercs. You should be ashamed of yourselves, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done. And yes, that's the thing. I mean, he did abandon a wife and kid in order to do this, and in order to be some weirdo on the internet. And he actually, posted pictures of like little kids' boots and stuff like that, trying to groom his child into transgenderism also when he first started going through with this virtue signal. Yeah, very disgusting stuff and shouldn't be done. So Chris fires back. "You've got a habit of putting on your garbage input in a situation you have no knowledge of. Also, you and your friend have other things you should probably be discussing instead of making false claims about me, girly pop." Very weird stuff here. John Trent from That Park Place urges Chris to repent, which I agree. That should be the situation here. He should repent. But Nickmercs left it there because he said all he needed to say. He doesn't have to be a reply guy in these such situations. Now, obviously, Chris attacked Nickmercs first, was making fun of him, calling him a POS, just because he doesn't agree with Nickmercs' politics, and because he wants everybody to just validate him. It's not about tolerance or whatever at this point. It's about validation. You have to validate. You have to bow before the transgender people, or you don't, get your Call of Duty skin, is what it comes down to. You'll get removed from polite society. And so Nickmercs is taking a huge risk by calling this out and calling out a lie, because obviously Chris is not a woman. He is not a real one. He's a dude in a dress. And it's creepy. It's weird to do with a kid when you've got that sort of situation. You got to leave those fetishes at the door once you have children, because the children are the most important things in these situations. Now, in response to this, the SJWs made a fake tweet about Nickmercs in order to try to destroy him. And this is how evil these people are. They love fakeness. They love lies. I mean, we've already covered that this much at this point. So this Andy Cortez guy posted, "I need proof Dr. Disrespect texted a minor," as in quotes, because again, Nickmercs said he wanted proof of this situation. "Trans people need to leave our kids alone? What a effing joke of a human." And he posted this, which says, "Good morning. Stream on Kick. Don't forget the age of consent is 16 in most places." Now, this went viral, of course, because that's it. But he got community noted. Thank God for community notes on Twitter. This is a fake tweet. Nickmercs never said this. And so these SJWs are trying so hard. When they don't like you and they don't like your politics, they will invent stuff to destroy you. They will make stuff up. They are just complete evil on every single regard. Now, here's what we know about the Dr. Disrespect situation. And so here is what's being on. He rejected the heinous accusation leveled against him by a former Twitch employee. He was banned in June 2020 with no cause given. He informed PC Gamer how he found out. The way I was discovered it too, I was on a buddy's stream. Some of the features started turning off while I was just in the chat and everything. And then all of a sudden, social media was blowing up. I got on the call with my team, and after one quick email, it was all over. At that particular moment, it was more just kind of shocked, like, what happened, Both me and my wife were like, what's going on? So that's how initially things kind of went down. This is pretty normal for cancel culture that the SJWs try to do. They just try to bury it. They try to just make you go away, because they know if they say too much a lot of the times at this juncture, that they're going to be in a position where they make you a little more famous, and they're trying not to do that now a lot of the times. And so that's what they have going on with this situation. He addressed the ban, saying, "A lot of people want to know what happened. Guess what? I want you to look in my effing eyes when I say this. We still have no idea. We have no idea. As far as I'm concerned, we didn't do anything to warrant a ban, let alone how they went about banning us. No communication before, no reaching out, nothing. Boom, done." And this is pretty par for the course. Again, these SJWs at this point are just about canceling you because of who you are. It's about just destruction of a person. They don't really care what you did. They don't want to actually talk about what you did, because what you did never warrants these bans in these situations ever, and they know that. They really know that. And so this is how far they went. This is back in 2020. There's money involved, legal professionals. That's it. He then eventually said, "I know why I was banned. I've known for months the reason why. I'll just say the things right now. There's a reason we're effing suing the F out of them. I don't know how else to put it. The amount of damages, you don't, he said in 2021. And now Cody Connor says he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor, then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read that in plain text. Case closed, gang. No one made the wrong decision. F him and his boys. A former Twitch employee has come forward stating this. Jake, seriously, I get it's a hot topic. It has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged. They paid out the whole contract, is what he said. So he said no wrongdoing was acknowledged. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch. They settled with him. That says a lot. But I need to say what I can say since this is the effing internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found. And I was paid. Elden Ring Monday. So I guess he's just going to go back to streaming, and that's it. He says he did nothing wrong. Twitch employees are going after him. Seems like a woke mob attempting to cancel somebody and actually not provide receipts like usual. This is always what happens 100% of the time. And Nickmercs is right. You know, until you see real evidence of this type of stuff, got to slow your roll. I hope that Chris Tyson gets the help he needs in order to, get his life back to normal. It's really sad to watch. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.